speaking in front of all my peers today and guests. I'll have to correct you there. I'm actually graduating with a Bachelor of Information Technology only, so I thought out a bit early so I could graduate with that. But I'll get into the speech. So, my name is Tylor Bunting, and this year I'm graduating from the University of Canberra, like I said, with a Bachelor of Information Technology. And I'm also completing my Australian Government ICT Cadetship course. So I encourage everyone here tonight to embrace this evening's festivities with raw emotions. If you take a breath and get a feel for the atmosphere, you'll be able to experience the raw positivity of every cadet, apprentice and graduate in the room tonight, because this year we've all achieved a major career milestone. So today I'll be talking a little bit about a brief insight into my journey in my ICT cadetship. But before I kick things off, I'd first like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land of which we meet today and pay respect to owners both past and present. Secondly, I'd like to congratulate all the cadets, apprentices and graduates for completing their ICT program this year. It was funny, actually, I called my brother up this morning and I told him that graduation was happening today, so I actually kind of forgot about it. And that I had the opportunity to be presented as well. And my little brother, he's 14, he was pretty happy about it, he was proud and stuff, and we were talking. And then at the end of the conversation, I'd go to work, and he said to me, "Tyler," and I said, "Yes, Bradley." He said, "You are a goat." And I was like, okay, thanks, Bradley. I didn't know what it meant. A goat apparently is an acronym for greatest of all time. Cool, thanks, Bradley. So apparently it's my little brother. Because we're graduating, we are the greatest of all time. So congratulations to us. So I'll start my actual speech now. My first semester of university was when I initially heard of the ICT program. I managed to make it through to the first interview stage. I'm sure you all remember that daunting panel where there's like 3 people in front of you and you get to face that. Tough. With little interview experience and responsive behaviour questions, when the panel asks, when have you had to contribute to a team and how did you contribute to the team? I froze for about 8 seconds and I could only string together 4 words. And I said, I play rugby. And then the rest of the interview was just them trying to drill down and figure out how I actually contributed to the team by playing rugby. I couldn't get it out, I had no idea how to do it. And unfortunately I didn't get accepted into the cadetship program my first year of application. The embarrassment of my first application motivated me to improve not only my interviewing skills, but also my grades. When I applied again in my second year of university, my GPA had improved from a 4.5 to a 6.75. The grade improvements were a very empowering experience for a kid who had the memory recall of a brain injured Brumbies forward. With a second attempt and some much needed investment in my cognitive abilities, I managed to finally get accepted into the ICT Cadetship program with the Department of Social Services, and then the journey began. This cadetship has enabled me to the environment needed to complete my degree to a high standard, whilst introducing me to some amazing people that have improved my overall sum of a person. Because of this cadetship, I'm graduating from the University of Canberra as a seasoned ICT professional. So there's a few things I wanted to talk about, but I'll have to cut one of them short. And the first one was the flexible working hours and the financial stability that come with the cadetship. This no doubt contributed to me and having the environment to achieve my degree to a high standard. So I won't talk much more on that. Secondly, the opportunity to engage with smart and passionate people has inevitably lifted my intelligence and overall awesomeness. Now I want to talk about this one, because it's really, I think this is a really good one. I'm a big believer, it's funny, I laugh if it's funny. I'm a big believer in the thought of you're the sum of the people you surround yourself with most. It has always been like this cadetship has been an unexpected gateway for introductions to people that will continue to improve my overall sum, like I mentioned before. An example of one of these people is Mohammed Sad. He's in the audience right now. Lift your hand up, mate. There he is. From our cadetship, we connected, and that's how we met. From that connection, I requested he join myself and another colleague to compete in a hackathon titled GovHack. From that competition in the hackathon, we actually bonded and we won the Best Tertiary Hack Award. And from that experience, we grew and made lifelong friendships, so keep connected on Facebook, mate, make sure that happens. I should probably begin to wrap up my speech. Hopefully you have enjoyed this brief insight into my journey as a cadet. There are so many more great things I wish I could have shared with you tonight about my journey, e.g. like how super awesome the CDO team is. I think some of it, yeah, they're pretty good though, pretty good. But unfortunately my time here is limited on stage. Tonight I've shared with you a little bit about my journey and a few benefiting elements of the cadetship that have contributed to my journey being a success. One, having the flexible working hours and financial stability, and two, having the opportunity to be surrounded by some awesome people. We should all be very proud of the achievements of the milestones we've achieved, and thankful to everyone who has helped us get here. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Also, thanks to those who have helped make this journey so enjoyable along the way. As my younger brother told me, we are all goats. Awesome. I believe that I'm definitely not the, what does the goat stand for? Greatest of all time. Definitely not there yet. But I'm confident if we stay on this path and continue to work hard, that eventually we will be, one day maybe, will be worthy of the title of GOAT. As mentioned at the start of my speech, embrace tonight with more emotions and soak up the atmosphere. And again, I'd like to congratulate the cadets and apprentices and graduates for completing their programs. And I'd like to welcome you all to the world of professionalism. Thank you.